come on!
The all-purpose
Hey everybody!
Hello.
Hey!
Hello.
So, this is the All-Purpose Fox, taking place in a slightly more spread out locations.
Owing to the evil death plague.
Yes. Oh, speaking of the evil death plague, I've got an important message for everybody. Wear a mask! Remember, wearing a mask is best for everyone.
Take care
I'm
of
gonna get one to
yourself
fit
so
this.
that next year we can hopefully do this in person.
Yeah.
But for now, not even the oceans between us can stop us.
Yeah, instead of having us on all together in a room, we're spread out on roughly 3 continents. So I hope everyone is feeling well, and this is the All-Purpose Fox. I suppose we should introduce ourselves. So, Gabby, the original All-Purpose Fox first.
Well, I was actually the second or third, but yeah, the original was Chase Fox.
Right.
Yeah. But I was in the first video, so I guess I count as one of the originals.
Yeah, that's Gabby, APF, All-Purpose Fox. I am Soapfox, once again hailing from the mystical land of Era, i.e. Ireland, which is very mystical and magical, as you can see by this incredibly plain white background behind me.
Did you say it was called Error?
Air.
Error.
No, not
Error has
error.
occurred.
Air. Like
No,
E-I-R-E.
like the air you breathe. The thing about the magical white background is that you can imagine anything behind it. So
Yes. You can imagine white paint and walls. and
for all we know, there are dragons flying on the other side of that wall.
yeah, or above me, just out of camera.
Yeah.
And of course, we also have Daryl, aka Lord Daryl.
Hello. I am one in a long line of all-purpose foxes, and actually I tried to get into this before and kept getting thrown out. But anyway, here I am. In all my shiny glory.
Sorry.
So do we introduce Aisha, since she's not really a fox?
This year we have Aisha with us, who has already been helping us for the last few years behind the camera, but now she is in front of the camera and will continue to help us.
Hello, everyone. I am Aisha, your camera cat, and I shall be reading out the questions. Let's get this going, foxy people.
Yay!
All right. First question. Can you fix my headphones? Will you?
All right. Considering the fact that before this stream started, as you can see, I am wearing really bulky headphones under here. Gabby, of course, took the smarter option of putting them on the outside, so avoiding this misshapen globular fox head. I went through 2 pairs of headphones trying to plug them in and to actually be able to, you know, hear what was going on in this stream without causing echo in the mic in a condition, you know, just without this whole distorted effect. Both of those almost blew my ears out because they didn't have proper inline controls. One of them actually did have inline controls, but it seems to be programmatic, not resistive, i.e. you're meant to press a button and it's meant to tell the device, usually a mobile device, that it's meant to turn it down, which it didn't. I could have turned down the volume on the actual computer, but then we're also doing recording stuff that could have probably had funky side effects that we did not have time to deal with, and you know, certain people were already past the time limit. So in answer to your question of can I fix your headphones, I think I've got 2 sets of headphones here that implies that I am not the best suited to the task. In terms of will I, that's kind of answered by my first answer.
If you need them resoldered, I might be able to do it, but I don't have a great track record on that. You might get them back with just one ear working.
Next question. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck was driving a 747 while doing loop-de-loops?
Do not chuck wood while driving a 747 and doing loop-de-loops. It's not safe.
Are you chucking the wood outside of the plane, in which case its velocity would turn them into high-power projectiles? Or are you chucking them inside of the plane and just potentially damaging passengers and/or crew and/or vital critical infrastructure?
One would assume that it's a cargo 747. I don't know what the laden capacity of those is, and I can't actually look things up at the moment because I can't read.
Okay. But
anyway, the woodchuck is piloting the plane, so they shouldn't be chucking any wood while at it.
No. Even if the thing is on autopilot. In which case it shouldn't be doing loop-a-loops on autopilot anyway.
But that'd be some crazy form of autopilot if it could. And I want to fly that plane.
No, you don't.
We need you to be reckless and irresponsible, right? No, actually, we don't. But you can do so if you like.
Oh, which is more fun.
Yeah. As long as people know not to try that at home.
Well, they wouldn't be doing it at home. They'd be doing it in the skies above them. Among all the dragons.
Okay. This next question isn't quite a question, but I will try to say it really fast. 63616 E20796 F752072656164207468697 320717565737469 6F6E3F.
Oh, but that is a question.
5945.
It is a question.
53.
And the answer is 594553.
Impressive.
Is that
I can't. It is
That's
hex.
Yeah.
I think it's my question, and I can't actually remember what it was, but it was probably something like, "Can you read this question?"
Yeah. And my answer was yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. If I have 3 eggs, 30 milliliters of water, and 400 grams of frozen peas? That's the question.
Did someone accidentally try to do a new line and hit submit instead?
I guess.
I plead the fifth.
How many questions did you submit?
3, I think.
Wow.
Which means we can't do the usual round robin thing.
Yeah. Well, we don't have the conch, i.e., written sheet of paper with questions on it anyway. If Aisha wants to direct it at anyone specific, that's fine. But otherwise, it looks like we're doing a bit of. If you had peas, milk, and what was the other thing?
3 eggs, 30 milliliters of water, and 400 grams of frozen peas.
Well, that's pretty obvious. Obviously, the question is what you would do, and you would make a poached egg and peas. I mean, that's pretty easy.
Or maybe a pea omelette.
A what?
Pea omelette?
Pea omelette.
Okay, I guess I've never had a pea omelette. I should try those one of these days.
Oh, I have.
I'm actually quite
make them from time to time. They're good.
Mm-hmm. What are you saying, Dara?
What was Gabby saying?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I was saying I make pea omelettes sometimes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they were a thing, but that's pretty cool.
At the risk of...
Sorry, okay, it's okay. The lag makes it harder for people to coordinate, so it's much easier for people to speak at the same time. I'll shut up now.
Given that was just a bunch of random ingredients thrown together, I'm actually impressed you managed to answer
it. Well, water to boil the peas and eggs. Eggs can be boiled in water. It's pretty straightforward, I guess.
All right, next question. Thou hast been sent to secure a needed treaty with a distant lord. Thy host is agreeable to the proposal, but insults thy country at dinner. Dost thou justly rise and demand an apology, or valiantly bear the slurs?
I say repress it in and then say something completely terrible about him on Twitter afterwards.
Insulting countries isn't good. Even if you hate who's in charge of a country, which is perfectly reasonable, most people who are in charge of countries are doing horrible things and deserve some insults. You can't insult the whole country.
True. I want to hear Daryl's answer, since Daryl actually has dominion over areas, so political negotiations should be up his alley.
Well, I usually send an intermediary, don't I? But my usual answer for this one is to justly rise and demand an apology. Now, the interesting thing is that if in the Ultima games you choose justice for all your answers, those tend to be the ones where you go around killing people and taking their money and doing all kinds of horrible things. I've never figured out why.
Okay. For my own part, I think you've got to say something simply because you're there as an ambassador of your country, and like, if you know, your entire job is representing your country. So if you stand back and let it get insulted, you're implying that it is you and your country find it acceptable to be insulted.
If it's a demon negotiation, they'll probably like that.
Yeah, see, different strokes for different folks. You need to understand the context. You know, maybe.
You should try to work out something that benefits everyone.
Exactly.
The next question is, why can't I see the questions?
Is there anything? Well, what are you reading the questions off of?
I suppose the form where the questions were being written.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what Aisha's problem is.
No, I can see.
That's my question.
What?
That is the question.
What's the question?
Why can't I see the questions?
I don't know. What's the problem? Look. Just tell us what you're doing wrong.
It was a good joke, but it's already done its job.
I've had far too many people do that, and it's so frustrating.
Really?
First.
I could keep this going up for like 10 more minutes at least.
No. It's run its course. Let it go.
Okay. All right. Well, okay.
Questions should be seen and not heard.
Or the other way around in this
Yes,
case.
the other way around, really.
Yeah.
All right. The next question, which I can see. What music genre do you like?
Ooh. I definitely think we start with Daryl on this one.
Oh, God. Progressive rock, psychedelia, and the occasional bit of black metal.
Pretty much what I expected.
My dear old dad said most bands produce at least one good song, even if the rest of the stuff they make is crap.
Yeah.
I would say that, yeah.
Yeah, I've gone through bands and found that one good song. It's really nice, and then you look at all their other stuff and go, why is it not as good? But then...
Well, I should definitely say not metal. Sorry. I know I have many friends who love metal. I know many people who have tried to show me the good side of metal and showed me their favorite metal songs and made me listen to them, and it felt like someone was using a cheese grater on my internal organs. Sorry.
Ironically, that line does sound very metal.
But other than that, I don't really have a favorite style. Anything with a nice tune and good lyrics, I will enjoy. And if it just has one of those, I can still enjoy it. Maybe not as much, but I can still enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm a lot the same. If a song is good, I like it. I'll be honest though, I mean, I like a lot of pop music, although some of it's kind of like you know, classic pop now, like 70s or 80s. I don't know. Well, it depends. They keep changing the decade. Yeah, I know. Okay. Your version of classic pop is the 60s. Well, I actually like 60s music too. I like songs. What I do need is to be listening to different music every now and then. Yeah, I like a lot of popular music, but in the end, I like what I like.
Welcome to the Tautology Club.
Mm-hmm. The Tautology Club. Isn't that the club about tautology?
Yeah.
If I join the Tautology Club, will I become a member of the Club of Tautology?
Yes, you will, and I think you already have.
Oh, thank you. It's good to be able to join the Club of Tautology and become a member of the Club of Tautology. Mm-hmm. Daryl, would you like to join the Club of Tautology?
Next question, please.
All right. The next question. Why is the Midwest U.S. called the Midwest when it's actually in the Mideast?
I keep asking that. It's more.
I did wonder, you know.
It's more the Northeast, but yeah.
I was asked that question and got an answer.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer I got was that it's for historical reasons, because back in the old days of the colonies, when the Wild West had not yet been conquered by Europeans, that was actually the Midwest.
Oh, they didn't know how much further along they had to go.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
East and West is weird. It's all just very relative.
East and West are relative anyway, because if you keep going west, you will eventually end up east of where you started.
Yeah.
All right. And the next question is the final question.
Aww.
Yes, so sad. If a fox wanted to start a detective agency, what would they call it?
Fox's Detective Agency.
Well, I think it depends on the fox. They can call it whatever they want to call it.
Yeah. Not Sherlock Hound. That doesn't work.
Sure Fox something.
Sure Fox. I suppose. Come on, you gotta. This is like a blank canvas. You really have to fill this up. A brush, an earthware, detectives, Mayfield, regulars, private eye, private fox, secret dick, personal. Damn it! Spy Fox investigations. I don't know.
Daryl, Private Eye. I've even got a trench coat somewhere, but I'm not wearing it.
That's it. I can already imagine Merlin drawing that comic. Actually, it would be terrible. He's practically omniscient. How does that even work for a Private Eye?
Very well.
Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, he could literally read the mind of everyone and just go, yeah, you're guilty. Yeah, you're not. Then he could do like the whole femme fatale thing with the guy and like. And then, yes, it is a very strong trope for like the spot to have sex with the criminal. So I mean, it kind of does fit Daryl's MO. Outfoxed. Outfoxed agency.
Good one.
Oh, something of an anticlimax, wouldn't you say? Oh, Isha, come on, give us a question. Give us one last question to send us all off on, please.
Oh goodness. What?
Shall we end the call?
That is a question. We will eventually, but maybe we could at least say goodbye first.
Okay. Well, okay, shall we wrap up?
Okay. Oh, everyone, greetings from Floppy.
Hello, Floppy.
Hi, Floppy.
Floppy isn't a fox. What's Floppy doing on Scotland? It's okay. All right. I guess this is it. This has been a really fun chat, and it's great that we could come together figuratively and in some literal ways, but maybe not all, and have this fun thing. And actually, ironically, I think this, for all our troubles in setting up, this was actually This was actually not as troublesome as setting it up in real life. With all the like there's no two cameras stacked on a chair on a bunch of books, constantly angled as the people sit down and then stand up and walk around them to check the viewfinder to make sure it's got everyone in shot. Only they're meant to be in shot, so they're not sitting down. So they have to sit back down again and ask someone else to check the viewfinder.
Yeah, it's actually surprising we managed to make that work so many times. And I hope we can continue to do so.
Yeah, well,
Not to mention stopping recording in the middle because someone's batteries are dying.
yeah, exactly.
And it's also not 1 a.m., which is very good, at least for me.
That is an improvement.
Yeah. Shall I wrap up with the outro?
Yep.
We hope you've enjoyed our time with us. It's certainly been such a blast. We have come across and answered all these questions you've asked. We hope you enjoyed it, and we are going now. This has been a great time with the All-Purpose Fox. Thank you, everyone.
And see you next year.
See you next year. And I can probably dub in a better song at the end.
Yeah. I think I made the outro more like the...
Yeah.
Or actually, okay, I won't record you in your moment of embarrassment, Tate, because I'm your friend, okay? Okay, can you say something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, say it again.
Again.
Ah, damn it. Okay, I need to calibrate this. Oh, I don't think I can. Say. Okay. All right, I think that's about as good as we're going to get it for now. Hang on a sec. Where are your masks? Actually,
Oh, I love that.
yeah. Actually, I think I've mostly got it, sort of. But if you want anyone, hey, next time I'm happy for someone else to sing it from memory. Well,
I
better
might
not
record one, so I'll probably just forget.
Okay.